Let's take you to Bell Direct and Julia Lee to wrap market action. Julia, another record today on the markets.
Carson, we've been watching that 4,600 point, which is the level of resistance for a while now. And within the first half an hour of trade on the market today, we saw that resistance line broken. And after that, it was really up and away for the Australian share market. Now, I guess every single sector played a part today. We saw all sectors on the market trading higher, but it was telecom which was a standout performer. And that was after Telstra bounced back from the losses yesterday, up 4.2%. But if we have a look around at the other sectors, we saw resource companies also doing well on the back of higher commodity prices overnight. In fact, we saw the materials and the energy sector as well as the industrial sector gaining more than 2%. Of course, we did see a positive lead come through from the US, but the Dow was only up by 0.6%. Ben Bernanke's comments, though, helping to confirm the improving global picture, and that was good news for our market today. So a new 2009 record for the Australian share market. If we have a look at where the next challenge for the Australian share market is, now we've reached that 4,600 point level. If I bring up a 2-year chart of the S&P ASX 200, you can see August, September, October last year, this area was a significant area, and that was between 4,800 to 5,200. So the market rapidly coming up to that significant area now. So it does look like that 4,800 to 5,200 point level is going to be significant in October this year.
Okay, let's look across at gold. It in itself is continuing to hit new highs and hold them as well.
Gold is holding at the moment, and that's what's led the market to believe that it could be very close to breaking a new record. In fact, the last 3 sessions of gold, we've seen it hold and close above 1,000 US an ounce. And today in Asia, it was another positive session for gold. We saw it reach an 18-month high at $1,014. That's about $7.50 greater than the New York close that we saw overnight. We saw the New York close at 1,006 US an ounce. So the last 3 sessions, we've seen it close above 1,000 US an ounce. We're also seeing a record speculative position in gold prices. So it looks like the next test is going to be that all-time record high that we saw in March 2008 at 1,032 US an ounce.
Now, just to put that into context, we were just talking about strong equity performance. We have for months and months been saying gold is the default safe haven play. Does that not counteract the belief that we're base building in equities?
You're absolutely right, Carsten. If I bring up a 2-year chart of gold, and if we have a look at the other times that gold prices have peaked, it's really because of its status as a safe haven, which has been the driver of gold prices above that 1,000 US an ounce. In fact, in March 2008, that all-time record high, it was fears about the collapse of Bear Stearns. We saw another peak below that 1,000 because of oil prices and that record high we saw. And then earlier this year, fears about nationalisation over the US financial institutions like Citigroup as well as Bank of America. But I guess what's different this time round is it's not gold's status as a safe haven which is really driving. There are a lot of speculative positions, but a lot of that has to do with the weakness of the US currency at the moment.
Fair enough. Let's move back to our market and look at Monadelphous. Shares finishing up 2.6% today, so outpacing broader market gains. A nice new contract win in the offing.
A great day for Monadelphous. If we have a look at what time this announcement came through, it was actually at 3:30 p.m. So if we have a look at Monadelphous' intraday graph, you can see that this is 3:30 p.m. and the shares just shot up after the announcement. So it does look like Monadelphous has won a $70 million contract which has been awarded by BHP Billiton, and it's to help develop the Rapid Growth 5 project in Western Australia. So you'll be looking at structural, mechanical and piping works for BHP Billiton. And I guess Monadelphous is going to be very much in focus in the next few weeks because of the Gorgon project. A lot of the Gorgon project costs are expected to be engineering costs. So engineering firms are expected to benefit. So the market will probably be closely watching Monadelphous to see if any of the engineering works is awarded from that Gorgon project as well.
Yes, they were rated as well as Coffee International as likely, as you say, beneficiaries in that whole mix. But time will tell, as you say, whether there's more good news ahead. But for now, have a great evening. Many thanks.
You too. Thanks, Carson.
Appreciate it.